Hi, welcome into my channel. Firestorm Shan here, and I'm here to do a reading for today. And this is going to be a follow-up from yesterday's reading because I'm not getting much difference from yesterday's reading on the 24th. Go check it out. Uh, Giving Me a Million Reasons is the name of that one. I've been channeling songs, and so I was just sitting here and I heard Gin Blossoms, Anywhere You Go, I'll Follow You. And I had to get on here and go ahead and let's get some messages. Alrighty, everybody, welcome in, welcome in. So I did take the liberty to look up the lyrics to that song. It's about a relationship that's gotta have good boundaries, clear boundaries. Now, yesterday, that was the message we used for the Pop Tarot. I don't have that deck with me today, so we're just going to use just a regular deck here. That was the Ace of Wands. Someone wants a passionate new start with you, okay? Anywhere you go, I'll follow you down. So here's the lyrics, okay? And then we'll get into some tarot for some advice. Now, just an FYI, we're in the precursors of Mercury retrograde. So people from the past typically are starting to want to come around again. That could be part of what this is about. I feel like it is. Do you see the sky? I think it means that we've been lost. Maybe one last time is all that we need. I can't really help it if my tongue's all tied in knots. Jumping off a bridge, it's just the farthest that I've ever been. Anywhere you go, I'll follow you down. Any place but those I know by heart. Anywhere you go, I will follow you down. I'll follow you down, but not that far. I know we are headed somewhere. I can see how far we have come. Still, I can't remember anything. Let's not do the wrong thing, and I'll swear it might be fun. It's a long way down with all the knots we've tied have come undone. Have you ever or how are you ever going to find your place? Running in an artificial pace. Are they going to find us laying face down in the sand? So what the hell now? We've already been forever damned. Anywhere you go, I'll follow you down. I'll follow you down, but not that far. So this is about one of those. I'm seeing Joker, the Joker, and Harley Davidson, or not Harley Davidson, Harley and the Joker. Her name's Harley. A toxic love, you know and sometimes toxic loves can take you down, but there's something here that's talking about loving somebody and going ahead and allowing them to be a part of your life again, but establishing some clear healthy boundaries to where they don't take you down, they don't suck you down, okay? Now, depending on where you are on the planet and the timeline and what you're dealing with, this can involve any kind of situation considering love, work, or career. But I feel like it's a love reading. Um, and it can involve family as well, like those matters of the heart, because that was one of the lyrics. And there's something about you guys have tied the knot, and now the knot has gotten untied, and now you don't want to get entangled again to that level of intertwining again. So, it's kind of like seeing an ex on the side of the street, walking down the road, and you're still civil and you wave and you say hi. Hopefully, you're able to have a grandier of respect for each other. And so that's what I'm seeing. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. I've got the Fool card here. Someone is interested in starting on a brand new journey or a path of some sort. They're feeling brave and adventurous. This is Aries energy. It's a brand new beginning that someone here is interested in. Okay. Shuffle for the collective. Holy Spirit, guides, and angels, please guide us in this reading. We need some advice on how to manage and handle this relationship. We feel like you're telling us through the channeled song of the Gin Blossoms to go there, but don't let it take us down. Is that true? And if that is true, give us any type of advice that you can, or any of those things that would be beneficial. Let's get to the heart of the reading. All right, heart of the reading is the Temperance card. Could be dealing with the Sagittarius, or have Sagittarius in your chart. Okay, this is a card of making a decision. You need to mutate some energies here. We are mixing water and earth energies here. We got one foot on earth and one toe in the water. So somebody wants to dip their toe in the water again and see if you guys can precisely pour into each other's cups. and bring some sort of mutual balance to the relationship. Okay. That is Archangel Michael here as well. So this could be protection. You are being protected and guided at this time to be very patient. It does indicate when the patience card comes out and Michael the Archangel feels like he needs to protect you, they're asking you to mutate this energy and don't move too fast. Sagittarius energy is fire, so it does tend to want to move quickly like fire does. But Sagittarius energy is mutable. They're the mutable fire signs, so they can say this and that are true. They are able to tap into that Gemini mindset because that's their opposite sign and think things through. And use compassion, a philosophy is important here as well. Intellectual conversations about philosophy is something you guys could be having conversations about as well. Okay, so what is the crossing energies? We're going to find out the heart of the matter, the crossing energies, what's driving the energies, what's in your headspace, what happened in the recent past, what's coming in for you in your near future, what the actual fucking situation is, excuse my French, how people are seeing you, your hopes and fears, and the potential outcome of your reading is called a Celtic cross. So, what is the helping or hindering energies for the Sagittarius energy of the Michael the Archangel? We have the hope and wish fulfillment card in the reverse. So this is a wish will not be granted and you are being protected. There is a need for healing. So in the upright, the card is talking about healing. There's more, reference to water here. Okay. But this one's not trying to pour from one cup into another. They're manifesting water magically and pouring it onto the earth and into the water. So there's something about that's important. This is the card of Aquarius. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, but it's in the reverse. So it's not really telling me that it's anything there to help you. It's telling me that there is a need for healing, but there's really no hope here for things to be the way they were before. Okay, so that's why you need to mutate this energy out and just slow down a little bit. So, what's driving this energy right now? I was assuming it's a Mercury retrograde, but hey, somebody wants to rebuild with you. This is the master builder. They want to collaborate, have a conversation. They might want to work with you or ask you to build something with them again, rebuild something. This can also mean counseling in some measures, marriage counseling, family counseling, or could just be somebody who wants to build a business with you. Okay. It could be business partnerships because this is Pentacles. This is what's driving the energy right now. So someone wants to build with you. They believe you are a very good builder. They want to work with you. Okay. Alrighty. It also can be, there's three people there, so that's like third party energies. Take that as that resonates for you. Headspace. What's in your headspace right now? What are you thinking? What are you thinking, collective? You've got the Two of Pentacles and the reverse. You feel like someone here is juggling and they're unstable. It's like this is the juggler trying to handle two different people, but in the reverse, it's like the juggler is dropping the balls. So this person will drop the ball on you and you know it. So they're not stable. I'm also picking up bipolar mental disorders as well. Okay. Just an FYI, this person could be having some financial issues as well. In between two people, there could be something else going on there that you're not aware of. Behind the scenes, I'm getting some real checks on my spirits between two people having collaborations. They're unstable, and that's why they want to work with you. At least that's what you think. That you do have something that they want. What happened in the recent past? So what is the recent past? In the recent past, we have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. This is a family dynamic. This is a breakup, a split up. This is no sunshine. When she's gone, nobody's happy here. There's no happiness and no bliss. That's what happened in the recent past. Okay. So what's the point? This family dynamic, they don't get along. Their emotions are all over the place and nobody's happy here. Okay. That's what happened in the recent past. Okay. It is water energy, Pisces energy, I believe. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. All right. What's the incoming energies? What's coming in for us, please? Let's see. So, what are the incoming energies for us at this time? Another shuffle, quick for the collective. had to pause for just a second there. You probably didn't notice, or maybe you did. I don't know. What is the incoming energies for the collective on this reading, please? Anywhere you go, I'll follow you. Anywhere you go, I'll follow you. It almost feels stalkery. This is like disdain, boredom over it. This is actually the energy that came out yesterday, too. Like, but yesterday it was like came out with the prosperity card where someone was looking at, someone else's financial status and sad because they didn't have as much as this other person, and that was where that disdain and apathy is what it was called. So, it's just a disappointment, and it's like it makes you want to turn down offers of cups of love because you didn't look at all these cups down here and there are three people down here. Like, can you really trust them? It looks like a disappointment. And now you can't even see new offers of love trying to come in because it's a distraction, is what it feels like. I do see that that cup of love does want to come in for you. So maybe the whole purpose in all of this is just to facilitate some sort of healing and a releasing of a karmic cycle. That doesn't mean you got to take them back and, embrace them and coddle them again and financially support them. Okay. All right. So what is the actual situation that's happening right now, Spirit, with this? What is going on here? Anywhere you go, what is happening? Ooh, Queen of Swords. Okay. We have a feminine energy air sign, so this could be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. It is the situation. Um, I think they're saying that you're going to have to be a little bit like cold shouldery because the Queen of Swords can be cold. Um, and cuts to the chase and tells the truth and just is very, diplomatic about it. She's in the upright. She's not being a terrible bitch. She's just like, here, this is the way that it is. This is a clear cut boundary. This is what I will allow and this is what I will not allow. And here's my sword of truth. And don't dare try to cross it. Don't mess with the Queen of Swords. Don't try to cross it. All right. She has had some sleepless nights of the soul dealing with this situation, okay? Or will, okay? And this is what you're not going to see that goes on behind the scenes for the person that is actually, it feels like a runner chaser situation. This could be twin flame if you believe in that sort of thing, or just one of those karmic life lessons, you guys, about relationships. They're so difficult and hard. Okay. So how are people seeing us? How are people seeing you, collective? How are they seeing you? Okay. They don't think it's fair. They think you're unjust. Hanged Man and the Justice card in the reverse. Strong Libra, strong Pisces energy. This is total victim mentality right here. Pisces energy with the Hangman is a victim mentality. And they just don't think it's fair and it's just because they're stuck in a victim mentality. I don't know what else how to say it, but that's how they're thinking you are being unjust because they are stuck in a victim mentality. Does that make sense? Okay, thank you. All right, we're going to keep this reading rather short today. Let's go ahead and move on to the hope or fear. The hope or fear, anywhere you go, I'll follow you, but I won't follow you that far down. All right, we have the devil card. All right, this is definitely fear. This is toxic energy. This is toxic ties, binding work, toxic relationships. This is addictions, lust, fear, temptation. I mean, what else can we say about it? It's the devil. You got angels and demons on the board. You know, it's a fear of that this is going to get you caught up in another toxic cycle with this individual or people, places, or things. And it's a concern. It's a big concern with that big major arcana devil card coming out there. And that's also Capricorn energy. This person could have Capricorn placements in their chart. But right now we've got angels and demons on the board, and these are choices. These are cards about choices. The outcome of your reading ends with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse and the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So it is a soulmate soul contract with the Two of Cups. And but somebody's unstable. So it's like this is the way I would see it. Say you've got financial stability. Say, you're looking good, Nine of Pentacles. You're stable, you're good to go. This person's in the reverse. They're not stable. And this is going to cause relationship problems, financial problems. Also, this person is very insecure of their independence. Okay, so they're codependent. And that's what the devil card is, codependency. And that is your fear that this person is codependent. The outcome of your reading is telling you, yes, they are codependent. They are not a divine partner for you. They will just take you down. So, anywhere you go, I'll follow you, but I'll not follow you down. Okay, so actions and advice for the collective. I'm sure they want us to be diplomatic and loving and kind. How should we handle this situation, Spirit, in its best and highest form of love and light, to bring forth peace? Okay, Eight of Wands in the reverse. Eight of Wands is messages, fast, lots and lots of messages. These are blocked messages, so block the message. Push block. Okay, lots of passionate messages. You're going to have to push block. And then with the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, that's you holding back and keeping things to yourself and keeping your stability intact, because this is about saving your energy, saving your time, saving your space, finances, literal savings, because this does have a tinge of financial codependency attached to it. It just does. It's clear. It's clear. All right. So anything else for this that we need to know, Spirit? And we'll close out the reading. Thank you. Okay. We have the Hierophant here. Okay. This is God. And then we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. This person needs to learn lessons about stability. This is Taurus energy. This is being a teacher. This person needs to learn how to slow the fuck down and stop jumping around. They most likely don't have roots, with this being Sagittarius in the reverse, the Knight of Wands. It can be the player card, the very promiscuous person, the one that sleeps around overnights, doesn't have any roots or stability. They're just always on the run, take it on the run, baby. So right here, we're dealing with a traditional relationship that does deserve its values. It's built on years of teachings on stability and family values and security and money and faith. This is the faith card. You're going to have faith in this situation, because you are dealing with somebody that is a player, and it's not that they're a bad person. They just could be young, because knights are young, and they haven't quite fully matured yet. So your commitment is definitely being tested. I can certainly see that, but I have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't see him giving. And there's a child, the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. This child hasn't learned their lesson, so it almost feels like it's, a parent and children situation for some of us, okay? The codependency there with that. Do you know what I'm talking about? When it's time for them to get out of the nest and start flying on their own. It's like the 40-year-old version that never left his mother's house kind of thing, something like that, folks. So, all right, closing out the reading. Your final messages are Three of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. You will be very disappointed if you decide to work with this person. If you decide to collaborate and build something with them, you will be extremely disappointed. I think they're telling us what are you telling us one more time? Actions and advice? Use good judgment. It is a judgment call that you have to make. And this is a karmic releasing opportunity, because look at them. These are like ghosts coming out of the waters, like emotional debts being released by the sound of Gabriel. This is another angel, Archangel Gabriel. Strong Sagittarius energy again here on the board. So, folks, that's what I have for us today. I wish you all the luck in the world with this. Wish me luck too. I am starting to see some past life people coming back around already in my my circle. I'm taking this one for myself as well. So until next time, I will check back in. I hope you're going to be doing all right, guys. Try to just keep in peace and mutate it and just know you're protected, okay? But you do have to do a good judgment call here. Okay.